Hi everyone, this is the public weekly stock market update for you. Absolute must watch. You're going to love this. A lot of time and effort have gone into it. First things first, this is not a solicitation to buy or sell any individual security, and it is not individual financial advice because I'm not speaking to you individually to begin with anyway. Okay, so where are we? Interest rates went down. Should be good for the UK economy and animal spirits. That's relatively positive, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a runaway success because historically the UK markets have not been a runaway success. It was only 2 months ago they were at 2019 level on the FTSE 100. Gold all-time highs. Time to start shorting gold futures, doubtless because commodities move in cycles and this is way off the scales. Of course, in the short term, which could be in the next second, the futures could rise or fall, but longer term, no. Oil price shock. If the Indians go into the open market on oil, then CNBC thinks the price of oil will be $200. If that happens, then you're looking at a massive oil price shock and higher cost of living in the West, which is why the Americans pleaded with the Indians not to go out in the public market, but buy more from the Russians to stabilize the market, refine it, and then sell it to Europe. They seem to have changed their mind. It's not like Donald Trump to change his mind. Look at how much he consistently loves Elon Musk. Ukraine, I don't think there's going to be a peace deal in Alaska. I'll be surprised if the meeting even happens. There will be no Nobel Peace Prize for Donald Trump, partly because the people who make choices for the Nobel Peace Prize, school teachers and the type, out of Norway. I think all the other prizes are out of Sweden, but the Nobel Peace Prize is out of Norway. They're really not the type who are suddenly going to start a love affair with Donald Trump. Trump always chickens out. That's exactly what will happen. He can't afford oil prices to go to $200. And Putin will lead him along, drag him along until Putin's military objectives, whatever those might be, are achieved. So expect some flip-flops. Trump will obviously spin it as a success. What does that mean for the markets? Nothing really. Will make no difference. When it doesn't happen, the markets will say, well, what do we expect? So it won't tank the market. The S&P is at all-time highs. It is relatively overvalued. Let's look at some of those things now. By the way, this in the public domain, so not confidential. You can see some of the biggest chip makers and what they're doing. Intel is who Trump's been attacking most recently. He's obviously got some intel that the Chinese origin CEO has a conflict of interest and